The Chinese dynasties, stretching over 4 millennia, form one of the longest continuous histories of civilization. Each dynasty left its own mark on Chinese society, culture, technology, and politics. Here is an overview of some of the most influential dynasties. 1. Xia Dynasty, circa 2070, 1600 BCE. Often considered the first dynasty in Chinese history, the Xia Dynasty is shrouded in legend. Its existence remains a subject of debate among historians due to limited archaeological evidence. However, it's traditionally viewed as the beginning of China's recorded history, introducing hereditary rule and laying the groundwork for later Chinese culture and social hierarchy. 2. Shang Dynasty, circa 1600, 1046 BCE. The Shang dynasty is one of the first in Chinese history to be corroborated by archaeological evidence. Known for advances in bronze casting, the Shang also developed a system of writing, evidenced by inscriptions on oracle bones which they used for divination. Their society was highly organized, with a ruling elite, religious practices centered on ancestor worship, and the use of chariots in warfare. 3. Zhou Dynasty, circa 1046, 256 BCE. The Zhou dynasty, divided into the Western Zhou, c. 1046-771 BCE, and Eastern Zhou, 770-256 BCE, saw the emergence of the mandate of heaven concept, which justified the rule of kings as divinely sanctioned. During this era, feudalism became widespread, leading to regional lords gaining significant power. The later part of the Zhou dynasty, known as the Warring States period, saw intense conflict, but also remarkable intellectual flourishing, producing Confucius, Laozi, and many other influential philosophers whose ideas would shape Chinese culture for centuries. 4. Qin Dynasty, 221-206 BCE. The Qin dynasty, though short-lived, was highly impactful. Qin Shi Huang unified China in 221 BCE, centralizing power, standardizing weights and measures, and beginning construction of the Great Wall. Known for harsh legalist policies, the Qin dynasty left a legacy of strong central authority. However, due to its strict policies, it quickly fell after Qin Shi Huang's death, yet it set the foundation for the imperial structure that followed. 5. Han Dynasty, 206 BCE, 220 CE. Often considered a golden age in Chinese history, the Han Dynasty expanded China's boundaries significantly, fostering trade along the Silk Road. It saw the consolidation of Confucianism as the guiding philosophy of the state, shaping Chinese values, ethics, and social structures. Technological advances in papermaking, metallurgy, and agriculture, alongside achievements in literature and science, established a lasting cultural and intellectual legacy. 6. Three Kingdoms and Jin Dynasty, 220-420 CE. Following the Han dynasty's fall, China fractured into three rival kingdoms, Wei, Shu, and Wu, leading to a period of warfare and division. Eventually, the Jin dynasty unified the country, but internal strife and invasions by nomadic tribes weakened its rule, leading to the 16 Kingdoms period of division in northern China. 7. Sui Dynasty, 581-618 CE. The Sui dynasty reunified China after centuries of fragmentation. Known for ambitious construction projects, including the Grand Canal, which connected northern and southern China, the Sui laid critical infrastructure for future dynasties. However, the heavy taxation and forced labor required for these projects led to unrest, and the dynasty collapsed after only a few decades. 8. Tang Dynasty, 618-907 CE. The Tang dynasty is celebrated as another golden age, marked by cultural vibrancy, cosmopolitanism, and expansion. Chang'an, the capital, was one of the world's largest and most multicultural cities. The dynasty supported arts and literature, with poets like Li Bai and Du Fu. Buddhism flourished, influencing art, architecture, and philosophy. However, the dynasty declined due to internal rebellions and military defeats. 9. Song Dynasty, 960, 1279 CE. The Song dynasty is known for remarkable economic and technological advancements, including the use of gunpowder, movable type printing, and advances in naval technology. Despite military challenges from the Khitan and Jurchen people, the Song managed to foster a rich cultural and intellectual life, with innovations in art, science, and commerce. The Song government strengthened a meritocratic bureaucracy, making civil service exams a central part of governance. 10. Yuan Dynasty, 1271-1368 CE. Founded by Kublai Khan, the Yuan dynasty marked the first time China was ruled by a non-Han ethnic group, the Mongols. Under Yuan rule, trade and cultural exchange with the outside world increased, and Marco Polo's travels from Europe to the Yuan court are emblematic of this openness. However, social divisions and ethnic tensions eventually led to widespread dissatisfaction and rebellion. 11. Ming Dynasty, 1368-1644 CE. The Ming Dynasty, known for its restoration of Chinese rule, brought stability, expanding agricultural production, trade, and cultural achievements. The construction of the Forbidden City, the voyages of Admiral Zheng He, and the repair of the Great Wall were among the dynasty's highlights. A focus on traditional Chinese culture and Confucian principles marked the Ming era, but financial issues and corruption weakened the dynasty. 12. Qing Dynasty, 1644-1912 CE. The Qing dynasty, established by the Manchu, was the last imperial dynasty in China. Under the Qing, China experienced significant territorial expansion and population growth, but later faced internal unrest and external threats. The Opium Wars, Taiping Rebellion, and Boxer Rebellion highlighted China's vulnerabilities, leading to the eventual fall of the dynasty. The Qing's fall marked the end of dynastic rule in China and the beginning of the modern republic. Each dynasty contributed to the formation of China's identity, with distinct cultural, political, and technological advances that would shape not only Chinese society but also influence neighboring regions. The cyclical rise and fall of dynasties, explained by the Mandate of Heaven theory, illustrates the resilience and adaptability of Chinese civilization across thousands of years. Thank you for listening to History Videos 101. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us for more fascinating content.